morning, Meridian. Welcome to Business Buzz. We're so happy to have you join us today. This is a program where we bring you a little bit more information about our members as they share and do their business in our community. Business Buzz is now sponsored by TDS Fiber, and we're so happy to have them as our sponsor to help bring this program to you. I'm joined today by an old friend, Marlene Robinson. Marlene is an old hat at this chair here and has actually hosted this program before when she was with the Chamber. Marlene is now with Black River Performance Management. Welcome, Marlene. Welcome to Business Buzz.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here. Happy to be sharing my new adventure.
Yeah, absolutely. New adventure. Corporate consulting, executive coaching, talent management. It's all stuff that you were really good at, and really appreciated the time we worked with you here. But now you're doing this to help everyone.
Yeah, I'm so excited to be bringing this work into a variety of organizations. You know, right now it's so important to protect our culture, to add value to our teams, to understand the importance of personal and professional development in the workplace.
Yeah. So Black River Performance Management, tell me a little bit about that and who you're working with on
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So I am so fortunate to be working with Rob and Angie Leone. They have been doing this for a very long time. Rob is actually a professor of human resources development at U of I. He has a PhD in human behavior. His wife, Angie, has a master's in human behavior and has been teaching inside of the healthcare environment for most of her career, and worked in the surgical world, where she was teaching nurses and surgical techs how to do their job well. And when she learned about all of this work with DISC and driving forces and emotional intelligence, it changed the way she taught, the way she led, the way she interacted with people and perceived herself. And now she's just so thrilled to be bringing this into a variety of organizations, and I get to come alongside them and learn from them and their amazing keynote speakers and presenters and facilitators. I just absorb so much whenever I'm with them.
Yeah, we had them present at a Chamber luncheon last year, and
Yep.
it was really great. And I had the opportunity to help moderate a online forum
right.
that they helped put out to the public recently. So no, It's great stuff. So we talked about some of the services and things that you do. I think we have a slide here. Maybe Kirsten, if you'll show that. Tell us a little bit more about these things and why it's so important for businesses to really pay attention to these type of things today.
Yeah. So our motto is we believe work should fuel the human spirit and not drain it. When we are living into our gifts, our talents, and our passions in the work environment, everyone benefits from that. As individuals, we benefit, our families benefit because we're happier and more satisfied in our work, and our employers benefit from that because the business as a whole operates and functions better when you have people in the right jobs doing things that fuel their intrinsic motivation. So we do corporate consulting, executive coaching, talent management, learning solutions. You can see it there on the screen. But what the most important thing that we bring to the table is making sure people are in, number one, the right jobs. Number two, that they are able to be motivated and fueled by the work that they're doing. And so much of that is self-awareness, is learning who you are, why you do what you do, how you do what you do, and how you relate to yourself and others. And the assessments that we bring into the organization, we use science-based tools that accelerate the personal and professional development of teams and individuals in the workplace. So you get a report that is customized to you, to the individual, and then we will do a workshop to help everyone really dissect that information and digest it and understand how to communicate better with one another. It's a candidate's market right now. Employees can go and work wherever they want. It's a global economy. They can work from Idaho for an employer in a different country even. So to have better retention rates, number one, you want to make sure you're getting people into the right job. You're hiring the right talent, the right behavioral styles for the job, the role that you have open. And then when you have an organization filled with individuals who are driving and fueling your business, you want to be adding value. and making sure they know they're appreciated, they're wanted, they're respected, that they are valued contributors to your organization. And utilizing tools and gifting them with this information is something they can use for a lifetime.
Yeah. So Marlene, I know in talking with you, you've really worked on some of the trainings and becoming certified in so many different tools and resources. Tell us a little bit about what you've gone through to do that, and why you chose this path. Why did you choose to do this at this stage in your life?
Right. I think it chose me. I've been on this journey for like my whole life. Okay, so certifications first and foremost. I went through the John Maxwell certification process. I'm certified in 8 different disciplines through John Maxwell, including the 15 laws of personal development, becoming a person of influence, leadership gold, public speaking, masterminds. I have always been attracted to the John Maxwell style, his method of engaging an audience. As you know, for a very long time, I produced large-scale events, and I always had a motto that was, I will not get involved in an event unless it transforms the audience intellectually, spiritually, physically, or emotionally. I have always been committed and dedicated to personal and professional development. So the way John Maxwell approaches his audience, engages his audience, education informs, is something I wanted to incorporate into my style as well. So this journey began, honestly, when I was about 19, and my employer sent me to a Dale Carnegie course. It was the 12-week program of how to win friends and influence people. And initially, I was very flattered. I thought, oh, how cool is that? As they're sending me to a workshop, I get to learn this cool stuff. About 6 weeks in, I realized that this was not an optional course. This was mandatory. Apparently, I was a bit of a disruption in the workplace. I was immature. I was unexperienced. I was unprofessional. I gossiped. I didn't know how to keep confidential information. And that was a lack of self-awareness. That was a lack of emotional intelligence. So going through that program helped me understand myself and others better, helped me learn how to be more professional, how to engage and connect with others better, and honestly set me on a journey of a lifelong path of pursuing personal and professional development. So I went through the certification for TTISI to get certified in DISC, driving forces and emotional intelligence, and just added that to my repertoire and am plugging that into businesses as I work through consulting with Black River Performance Management.
Yeah, no, I can't tell you how important those assessments are for not only your employees, but for yourself, and how you have to interact with your employees and make a really good environment for everyone.
Yep.
So excellent. Well, so I see that you do this for businesses and corporations and things. You can consult. They can hire you. Black River Performance Management come in. But how can a small business or a sole proprietor get some of these services and just get a feel for it?
Yeah, and it can be kind of pricey, right? So when we come in and we do a workshop for larger organizations, it sometimes is a price tag that's not achievable for smaller companies. So I do a lot of networking here in the community. As many of you will probably know, you probably recognize me. I'm involved with 13 different networking groups right now in the community. And a lot of people ask me, how can I do this? How can I get this assessment for myself? I'm a solopreneur, or I have a team of 2 or 3 people. So what I've done is I've created a live debriefing workshop that's available to anybody. I'm going to do it over at the 9 to 5 workspace in Eagle, and it is on March 21st. So the assessment does cost $360, but you get a 62-page customized report that helps you understand how you do what you do, why you do what you do, and how you relate to yourself and others. And this is a tool that you will be able to use for a lifetime. And then the workshop fee is just $45. It'll be a 2-hour workshop. We'll have pizza, we'll have beverages. It'll be interactive and fun, and everyone will have a lot of ahas. And you'll get to take this information and apply it to your small team. You can bring your team with you. You can bring your spouse, your partner. We can do a connection report where we can take 2 people's assessments and compare it and give you the best strategies for communicating with one another. So you're invited to come to this workshop. I will be doing it again and again, but this is the first one that I'm doing for small business owners and individuals.
Well, excellent. I can't tell you how important it is to be able to run a very efficient, effective operation, and knowing yourself and your employees is one of the first steps.
Absolutely.
So, Marlene, thank you so much for joining us today. We really look forward to it. If somebody wanted to get in touch with you and find out more about Black River Performance Management and your services, what's the best way they can do that?
So obviously email, best way is email marlene@blackriverpm.com. You can go to our website. You can see all of the different keynote speeches that our team has given. And if there is a topic there that's interesting to you, get in touch with us. You can see all of our services. We have affiliate coaches as well with various specialties. Follow us on social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram. You can find us out there and all the latest and greatest tools and tips that we're giving employers and teams to improve communication and collaboration in the workplace.
Well, great. Absolutely. I continue to look forward to working with you here at the Chamber and seeing you at our events and activities.
Absolutely.
So thank you. Thank you for joining us today, and join us next Tuesday as we're joined by a new Chamber member, Wasatch IT. Have a great weekend, Meridian.